Welcome to News from the States, where we bring you reports on key developments across Nigeria's 36 states, from governance and infrastructure to education, health, culture, and inspiring efforts of everyday Nigerians making a difference in their communities. Let's start off in Rivers State, where Governor Siminalayi Fubara has cautioned public officials against unprofessionalism and sabotage, threatening disciplinary action. The warning came during the swearing-in of a new permanent secretary at the Government House in Port Harcourt. Our correspondent Uche Okoro has this story.
Governor Fubara swore in Austin Ezekiel Hart as a new permanent secretary as he continues to take steps to revitalize his administration. He reaffirmed his commitment to due process and integrity, emphasizing the crucial role of the civil service in good governance. The governor also hinted at holding accountable those public officials who compromised on integrity and principles of the service during the emergency rule.
For every one of you here, you said, who were involved in illegality. When I say illegality, I'm not talking about the issue of the administration of the emergency rule or the situation, but not guiding them to do what is right, supporting those things that are not the standard of civil service. Your punishment will come. Just be prepared.
The newly sworn-in permanent secretary received commendation for his exemplary conduct during the state of emergency.
You, the new permanent secretary, I don't want to tell them any story about you, but I'm very sure a good number of you know that he stood his ground as a professional, knowing that do the right thing. Defend your superior. It doesn't matter, but do it in the right way. So I want to commend you and to request that now that you're also a permanent secretary, you're going to work with us. Do the right thing. If I call you to do what is wrong, go outside and shout with evidence. Are you hearing me? But I know it can never happen.
Governor Fubara emphasized that the upcoming appointments will prioritize merit, professionalism, and a genuine commitment to service as the state awaits a fully constituted cabinet. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.
And TVC News, Uche Okoro is in Port Harcourt and he joins me for more insight on this story. Uche, Governor Fubara says he's rebuilding his administration on due process and integrity. From your observation, how transformative is this renewed emphasis on civil service ethics in a state that has recently witnessed months of political turbulence?
Well, it's a very instructive statement coming from the governor at this very critical point in time. We know that the state is trying to, expressing the thoughts and sentiments of a number of persons, the state is trying to recover from the last 6 months. The governor is trying to get his administration up and running again after a 6-month forced hiatus. Now, of course, you know that all that the civil service is the grinding wheel of governance, whether good or bad, in a democracy. And the governor is also aware that whatever he plans to do in Rivers State, the civil service can make or mar his efforts. So he has said he upon his return, he's making attempts to restore sanity, as it were, in the civil service. We know that during the period of the 6-month emergency rule, there were a number of reports and rumors of a number of public officials who had, in quotes, sold out, who had made attempts to sabotage the government that was suspended at the time, who had taken the opportunity of the emergency rule to enrich themselves and all of that, and try to advance their own careers at the expense of the democratic institutions that were suspended. All these remain in the realm of rumors and speculations, but as they say, there is no smoke without fire. The governor is coming and using his exact words, punishment We do not know what that punishment will materialize. But one thing I know for sure is that whatever decision Governor Fubara takes, he would not go as far as he would not want to go as far as threatening the peace that has been political peace that has been restored in River State.
But then, if the governor has hinted that the public officials who compromised integrity during the emergency rule will be held accountable, as you've said, what does holding them accountable really mean? Are we likely to see disciplinary panels, dismissals, or even prosecutions?
Nothing is impossible. Nothing can be ruled out at this time. Neither is it safe to speculate. Of course, you know that the civil service has its own rules of service. There are civil service rules that civil servants are expected to abide by. The options available to the governor, as you said, include prosecutions in the case where criminal cases have been established. Of course, you know that a lot of questions are being asked about the use of state funds during the use or misuse of state funds in the last 6 months. And over the last 6 months, a number of civil servants, very senior civil servants, have been fingered or identified or alleged to have taken part in misappropriation of funds in the last 6 months. If such criminal cases are established against these officials, I'm pretty sure that the government will not hesitate to do what it needs to do. But at this time, it is still too early to to read the mind of the governor as to what is.
We'll see what happens, in the coming days. Senior correspondent Uche Okoro, thank you so much for your insight. Thank you. Now, from River State, we turn down south as the Osun